and President Joe Biden put his plans for today on hold in order to focus on the war in the Middle East. The president was scheduled to be in Colorado pushing Bidenomics and his Investing in America agenda. But the war in the Middle East put those plans on hold. White House Correspondent Owen Jensen reports. Owen?
That's right, Tracy. Instead, today, President Joe Biden decided to stay put right here in Washington, D.C., to keep a close eye and stay focused on the war and its minute-by-minute developments. Meanwhile, his top diplomat, U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken, was back in Israel.
As Israel prepares for a likely ground offensive into Gaza and fears escalate over the possibility of the war spreading, President Joe Biden hunkered down at the White House, which says this morning President Biden and Vice President Harris were briefed by their national security team on the latest updates in the wake of Hamas's abhorrent attack in Israel and the resulting conflict in Gaza. Meanwhile, U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken renewing pledges of American support for Israel, returning to the country for the second time in less than a week. He met today with the Israeli defense minister.
You have and always have the support of the United States.
Secretary Blinken said Israel has a right and obligation to defend its people. And in Gaza, victims of airstrikes being treated at hospitals, which are facing collapse as water, power, and medicine near depletion. National Security Council spokesman John Kirby says the terrorist group Hamas is deliberately making the situation worse.
They're actually trying to encourage people to remain human shields.
Another member of President Biden's cabinet also speaking out about the Hamas terror attack.
I was horrified by the atrocities that were committed against Israel.
Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen says America has the resources to help on two fronts.
America can certainly afford to stand with Israel and to support Israel's military needs. And we also can and must support Ukraine in its struggle against Russia.
Also tonight, there's word that President Biden may, emphasize may, visit Israel in the coming days, but nothing official right now. We're told the president received an invitation from the Israeli Prime Minister. At the White House, Owen Jensen, EWTN News Nightly.